Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. This is a sort of home and garden type video really. We are transforming the space that I'm standing in, and I've got quite a short amount of time to do it in because I'm not very good at spontaneous, but Chris came into my room yesterday, which was Sunday, and said I think I might just pop out to the garden centre to look at garden furniture. And by the end of the evening we had ordered a whole new set of furniture and a gazebo to go here. To give you a little idea of what a problem that is, I'll just show you around. So first of all, we have that car. I don't know if you've been watching my vlogs, but Rain's car broke down and we had to buy her something very quickly to get her to university. This is where we keep our pile of logs over winter. So we've got the ground sheets and a few leftover logs, a ground sheet that blew off and got caught on the barbed wire. Then we've got just some random bits of wood, a sponge that one of the kids left here after washing their car, and over here is basically the building debris from when we had some quite major building works done a year after we moved in. That's obviously a water tank of some kind that we don't need anymore. This is some of the piles of rubble that was left behind, and that's taking up a fairly sort of large space here along with all the weeds. This side is not quite so bad. We've got some plants that I've bought at various summer fairs that I went to last year, and there I haven't got round to planting them. And we've just got some bits of wood, and then the weeds just need weeding. Some of the planks of wood there I'm just going to add to my makeshift fence that I'm just putting up between us and the road. The reason why we're gonna make this a sort of patio area is because we've got a shelter from the house. If you've ever watched me trying to film outside our house, you'll know what a nightmare it is really, because we live on a major A road. This is the quietest spot. That's why we're going to work on this bit, and also that's why I'm just sort of using up any old scraps of planks of wood, and I'm thinking that over time the more I build up, the more it'll be like an acoustic fence that will cost us thousands. Right, so it's been so hot all day, hence why I've got my hair up and I'm wearing a sort of loose summer dress. So I've been waiting for this evening to get started on, and now that it's here, it's just gotten really cloudy. I hope it doesn't rain. So I'm going to do as much as I can, because we've got a phone call this morning saying Amazon got the delivery time wrong. The furniture is actually arriving tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to get on with it. Tip the stones out, and look, there's a very stony frog. Oh, it's covered in stone dust looking at me. It's a long way from the pond. I'm sorry, frog. It's amazing I didn't hurt it. It seems alright, just a bit dusty. Well, I can't keep dumping the stone here. I'll have to put him in the pond somehow. I need to get that mister into that bowl, and then I can take him to the pond. It's a big old thing. Maybe it's a toad. Oh, okay. Well, it's got to safety. At least it's got away from where I'm about to dump all the rest of the rocks. Got bloody stung. And this dock leaf doesn't seem particularly juicy either.
Wow.
Is that alright or not?
Yeah, blimey.
You impressed?
Very.
Absolutely knackered. It's 9:15. I'm done in, so I'm off to have a shower and going to bed. I'll carry on tomorrow. Here's our furniture, it's just arrived. It's a nice colour.
Yeah.
So now
instructions, they're for you.
Okay. You probably need me to put this down and help you now, don't you? day 2 and this is the progress today. I didn't have much time because I was out all morning filming a come shop with me and a haul afterwards around Home Sense and the range. So look out for that video coming soon, or has been on already, because I had to go to Bristol anyway today, so I thought I'd make the most of it by going to the shops while I was there. But didn't get home till sort of mid-afternoon, and then I've had choir rehearsal this evening, so yeah, it wasn't a lot of time, but Rain took over from what I started and she's done a brilliant job while I've been gone. Well, all of the bark is now cleared up. There's some bits here that we need to sweep up, I think, with a broom, and she's made a really good start on the debris from the builders. The problem is, of course, we've only got a certain amount of weight of this rubbish that we can put in the wheelie bin, so I don't know, we might have to just sort of pile it up near where we keep the bins and gradually get rid of it over time. I must say, look at this honeysuckle behind me. It smells divine. I cannot wait until we can just sit here in the evening and just smell that smell. It's just gorgeous. I love honeysuckles so much. I'm also going to film a come garden centre shop with me and stock up on plants for pots in this area, and I've decided I'm going to go for a more sort of exotic theme. The rest of the garden is very much a cottage garden in pastel pinks, lilacs, pale blues and that sort of thing. I thought it would be nice to do something a bit different and go a bit bolder in colours, so I'm going to go for strong deep purples, deep oranges, orange and purples mainly. I'm going to try and get, hopefully this week, depending on how the time goes. If not, it will be next week. Okay, bye for now.
Definitely to cut that down. It's right in the middle. Not like standing on its own.
Just imagine it flopping quite a lot. Yeah.
So it'll go from a post and a barrel, both on wheels.
From one all the way across?
All the way across.
Okay, let's do the table, shall we?
Okay.
Of the next day. I've sort of lost count of when I started this, but I think I started on Sunday and it's now Wednesday. I'm lit up by the light of the dining room. I hope you can see, but we've made such good progress today. I'm so pleased, particularly as I was still lacking in energy from being so busy with it yesterday. But I don't know if you can see. Ta-da! So we've just got, I think we've got three single seats to go around the other side of the table. This isn't necessarily the finished position. We're going to move it around and try different ways. I'm thinking perhaps it might be better pushed up against the house, even though the view won't be so good. I don't know, we're going to try it. I was going to show you how well I'd done in this corner, but I don't know if it's too dark to see. I didn't know how much rock we had, and that's just from, I don't know if you know the layout of the house. If it hasn't gone up yet, soon there's going to be a video of a tour of our house from before, from 10 years ago and now, because we've just had our 10-year moving in anniversary, and so I'll be showing that, and then you might get an idea of the layout of the house a bit better. But in that you'll see where we knocked through an archway from one side of the house to the other, and the builders took out a hell of an amount of rock, and it's amazing how thick these walls are, these old walls. So there was quite a pile of rock still from that to move. Right, it's 10:15 and we've just finished putting the table up, and I think now it's bedtime. See you tomorrow. Our gazebo has arrived. It's now Thursday and now it's just a matter of putting it together. We're doing quite well so far, but it's just started pouring with rain. Hopefully the rain won't last long. Oh, sorry I didn't film yesterday evening's update. I had a blogger thing in Bath yesterday and I got home at about, I don't know, about 8:30 I think. And I came home to find that Chris had managed, with a little bit of help from Rain I think, to put up the gazebo, which is amazing. So we just spent the next hour putting the cover on. Chris put together the 3 stools. So now it's more or less done. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's so much better than I could ever have imagined it actually. The sort of wicker screen works really well just to direct your attention to the view that way. There's a bit of a gap when you're sitting at the back here. You see through to the cars there. I'd probably move that barrel to here and plant a big bamboo here to screen that. So we've got this post here propped in with rocks and a lot of compost and sitting on a, I'm sure that has some sort of name, like a trivet type thing on wheels, so we can wheel that forward so that if we need to access the garden like with the lawnmower or the wheelie bins, then we can do that. The table is sloping a little bit and the gazebo is sloping a little bit, so we're going to get some railway sleepers, or at least some big chunks of wood, to go under these 2 ends, and then we'll screw down through the holes. Yeah, it's not likely to blow over in the wind, but it does get windy up here, so to keep that on the safe side, that'll keep it down. So I think that's all I'm going to have time to do now because the guests are coming this evening. I still have the guest room to clear out and the whole house to clean, so I don't think I'm going to have much time to sort of pretty up the area, which is a shame. I shall go plant shopping next week, and I've got a couple of like plastic tubs. We've bought some copper spray paint and it worked really well on the silver metal. It's a really nice shade of almost rose gold rather than copper. And I'm thinking about spraying the plastic plant tubs copper and putting them around here. I think that would look nice, but I think that'll be a job for next week. I have to say I am absolutely knackered. I am so exhausted. I think that's all I'm going to manage for out here now. I'm so happy with it. I really, really am. Hello, it's me from the future. I'm just editing this video and I realised I'd forgotten to show you one fundamental part of our gazebo. I can't believe I forgot to tell you about this. It's the fact that the roof slides forwards and backwards. So if you look at it at the moment, see it's completely open to the sky. However, I shall demonstrate. So now it shades you from the sun. I'm not great in the sun. I get heat rash really quickly. In fact, all of us do. We're all very pale in this family. This is perfect for us. And for when my mum comes and likes to sit in the sun, we can pull it back again. And we can look at the stars in the evening as well, which is nice. So it's a really good trial for us as well, because we were thinking of building something permanent here. And we weren't sure whether to go for something plastic or glass that's see-through or something that actually shaded us from the sun. So we're trying this out and seeing which one we use the most, and or whether we want to just keep something flexible like this. So that's that little bit that I totally forgot to mention. Sorry. Let's resume normal video now. Hello, it's just over a week later. We've had our visitors and this was a big success. We spent most of the weekend sitting out here. Problems we've encountered so far: the slightly wonky table does mean that the slightest knock with your knees as you're getting in and out means your cup of tea will spill. Very impressed with the cushion covers. They are really water resistant, at least so far. You just sort of shake them off and give them a little while and they'll dry off. As far as our fence goes, not successful. It's been quite windy and we just couldn't get this to stay up. The wind was just pushing against this screen and blowing it over, and this is blimmin' heavy. It has stopped. I wonder if I can do this one-handed. Yeah, it's not windy right now, so I am going to prop it back up. So before everyone came, I didn't have time to finish doing all the decorations and stuff. So I still got that to do. I've still got the fairy lights to bring out. We did light a lantern, which was nice. I've hung up this lantern that was from Liz a little while ago on that hook there. And I've been to the garden centre. There we go. So far, so good regarding slugs. I don't know if it's because we're next to this field here, but we get a hell of a lot of slugs and snails. So as well as those that I've got for decorative reasons, I bought this bamboo. Bamboo is expensive, but it does work. By the way, all these plants plus others are in a video entitled "Come Garden Centre Shopping with Me." Anyway, I'm trying to demonstrate. I'm sitting here in this corner, and there we are. There's the bamboo hiding that gap between the screen and the porch. Pretty darn well, I think. Oh, hello Tinkerbell. Come to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that screen. And we'll let this bamboo grow a bit more. And actually the bin's pushed up against it, as well as acting as a bit of a support against the wind if the wind blows towards that way. You don't actually see them. You actually see them more visibly if they're further away from the screen. So I'm pleased with that. What else is left to do? Rug so far so good. It doesn't feel soggy underfoot. Gardening wise, this needs doing. I can't remember if I've talked about this already. But yeah, at the moment the cows have been shut in the lower field at the bottom there. I don't know if that was by accident in the wind, whether the gate shut by accident, but I didn't want to open it again just in case it wasn't. Yeah, I think I did talk about the cows and the planting, so I can't put those tall plants right up against the fence because the cows will just eat them. So I've tied my hair back. You don't have to see me with my hair back. I don't like myself my hair up. And I'm about to do a little bit of DIY. I found some pots. Now the blue ones I've had since our first house, and they used to be either side of our front door, well, 22 years ago. And I thought I would spray paint these plastic tubs copper. So I thought that would look really cool out there. I don't know how well it's going to last weather-wise. Also, I probably should have given them a thorough wash. I've sort of brushed them over with this brush to get the worst bits off. But I'm impatient and I'm in a hurry and I just want to get this done before the next lot of visitors, which are coming this coming weekend, and it's now Tuesday and I've got a lot to do before then. It's not going to be a perfect job. I'm just going to get the spray paint out and just do it. And the other tub here was my nan's, then my mum had it, and then she let me have it when we moved here to bring some plants with us from our old house. Anyway, it's a hell of a state. It's just been at the end of the garden with brambles over it. Yeah, I'll have to try and hide that corner. I mean, it's almost to the point where it actually looks quite cool because it's so covered. If it wasn't for this line here, I think we could almost imagine it's stone. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a quick spray paint. Why not? We're finished. Come and have a look. So over here we have the screen. We are going to have to think of some sort of way of sort of fixing it, maybe an archway or something connecting that bit to the house so it doesn't blow over. Well, my parents came to stay this weekend and it was lovely. We were out here the whole time. I'm just so glad we've done this, and I'm so glad that we've had this wonderful weather. I don't know when this is going to go up, probably next week, but you'll probably know that England has been having a gorgeous heat wave. It's been so nice. I love summer evenings and being out here is so pleasant. It's just perfect. I'm so happy with it. The only downside of this is the plants have not survived brilliantly. I've been watering them morning and night, but yeah, they're looking a little bit worse for wear. So basically you come around here and I've got some fuchsias there, the bamboo here. Still really pleased with the copper spray paint on the tubs. I think that's worked really nicely. My Professor Lupins are starting to go to seed, and that was the last of the geum flowers here, so I'm gonna have to buy a new plant for this pot for the rest of the summer. The wallflowers are looking pretty. The poppies still have a few buds, so hopefully we'll get those for a little longer. The fuchsia hanging basket we've put there. We did have this lantern, which we bought the hanging basket, didn't really know where else to put it, so we've brought this hook over for the lantern. And I've just planted marigolds and petunias along this edge here. Brought down masses of compost to help the soil because it was looking really ropey. And look, I'm going to stand back. We have swift, I think they're swifts or they might be house martins, and they come out and feed in the evenings and they just play. There's one, but there's usually like a group of 6 or 7. Oh, I'll try and show you, but look what a glorious evening it is. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to stand back in this corner so you can get the full effect. Here we are. We haven't had much rain, so I'm not sure yet how the rug is going to hold up, but I'm loving it. It makes it feel like a room. And I bought these new cushions, which are weatherproof. That one isn't weatherproof, and it did get rather wet the first week we had it out. And that's another waterproof one. Hello. Yeah, they haven't seen the rain yet, so I can't tell you how good they're going to be yet. Over here we've got some more plants, another lantern, some more plants over here. I filled the sink with petunias. Basically, I couldn't be happier. I'm so pleased. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this transformation of what was basically a dumping ground at the end of our driveway into this beautiful seating area looking out over to this wonderful view. It just feels like it's a new view again, and oh, I love it, love it. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the sunshine. I hope you're still enjoying the sunshine, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Oh, stick around for a minute because I'm waiting for it to get dark, and then I'm going to put up the fairy lights and light the lanterns, and then I can show you what it looks like in the dark. So I'm going to say goodbye now, but please stick around for another couple of seconds. Thank you. Bye.